Hi, I'm Andrew Cass, and I did my case study over Feed the Children and their Do-It-Yourself, Create Your Own campaign. Feed the Children was founded to once and for all end childhood hunger. For over the last 35 years, Feed the Children has impacted thousands in the Oklahoma City community and throughout the nation. This organization has challenged themselves with the goal of completely weeding out hunger and providing life's essentials to those who don't share the same indulgences as many do in our communities. Now, without collaboration, many children will continue to lack the basic necessities they need to survive. Collaboration can be accomplished in many unique ways, whether it is collaborating through volunteers' time and donors' money, or through special events that are co-hosted by other nonprofit organizations or corporations with similar goals. At the end of the day, these organizations have one goal in mind, and that's providing as much support to struggling communities as possible. Yes, they compete for donors and volunteers, but they are always there to assist one another, especially in times of crisis, like during natural disasters. Feed the Children wouldn't be as influential without its hundreds and thousands of passionate volunteers and donors. Donors feed the funding for food and basic needs in their communities, while corporations emphasize some of the larger programming. Volunteers are referred to as the hands and feet of Feed the Children. Volunteers are also employed in every facet of the organization. One of the most crucial jobs they have as volunteers is the basic moving of food to families and locations. Feed the Children has also worked in the recent years of cultivating these donors and volunteers to ensure they keep coming back. Childhood hunger has been seen in the spotlight as a growing epidemic in our society. Many don't see the United States as a country that would suffer from these issues, and that's undoubtedly why the privileged in our society fail to even recognize this as a life-threatening problem for thousands of people. The state of Oklahoma consistently ranks in the top 5 states with people who are hungry. According to Feeding America's MAP and Meal Gap report, 1 in 4 Oklahoma children are at risk of going to bed hungry on a nightly basis. A massive 17.2% of Oklahoma's statewide population is considered food insecure. These stats help make sense of why Feed the Children set up camp here and put an emphasis of educating people of these issues as well as solving them right here in our home state. Childhood hunger finally has a stage in American politics, and the American people are taking notice of the meaningful steps being taken by the government, and in some cases, the lack of steps being taken. Usually the federal government takes the brunt of these blames. An example can be seen with Trump's idea to eliminate the food stamp program, or commonly known as SNAP. This idea has received widespread criticism and has been denounced by organizations like Feed the Children. As the issue of childhood hunger continues to grow and to shine bright, the public views Feed the Children as a necessary component of our society that is demonstrated in the increasing number of volunteers and donors they've received in the past several years. This campaign is significantly unique. Instead of focusing on a single way of fundraising and encouraging volunteer, Feed the Children has sought to figure out how to motivate community members in the most practical way possible. Rather than placing limitations and specifying what involvement is required in a traditional campaign, Feed the Children has created a unique platform for those passionate about ending childhood hunger to create their own ways of doing just that. When it comes down to it, the fundraiser and them alone have the power to make each campaign completely personalized and unique. This concept is easier explained with an example. Meet Thomas Von Cannon and his family. Thomas trains for a 50-mile run and works towards ending childhood hunger in his free time through Feed the Children's involvement in his community in Concord, North Carolina. Thomas used his own creativity and strengths to make a difference in children's lives through his Do-It-Yourself fundraising campaign. While partaking in this grueling workout, he will continually fundraise for a cause he has grown to love and will encourage his families and friends to assist in his journey by placing monetary donations or volunteering with their local chapters of Feed the Children. The positive impacts of this campaign are plentiful. First off, the campaign is broad enough to encompass a large mass of people and essentially tell them, find your passions, channel those passions, and create a meaningful campaign that would resonate with those in your community. Another positive outcome this campaign has is getting the word out about Feed the Children and the impact they are making worldwide. A major takeaway from this campaign is the less specific nonprofits make their campaigns, the more people will want to join them. This idea helps spark creative juices and challenges the public to raise money for this cause and what's going on in their life. The only obvious negative outcome this campaign possesses is the understood requirement of hard work. For this campaign to be useful to feed the children's goals and to be ultimately effective, it depends on how hard the fundraiser is willing to dive into the cause and how much effort they are willing to put forth. If the work ethic isn't there, the campaign simply won't be effective. Feed the Children is overall succeeding the most it has in decades. There will always be a need for improvement in different areas, but the bar has been set very high and has been propped up even higher. New leadership has helped blossom Feed the Children into what it has become today. This organization will undoubtedly continue down the correct path as it expands its funds and volunteers' impact on hungry kids across the world. Thank you for listening.